Happy New Year, everybody! Here we are in the first week of 2024 where I'm going to break down everything that happened in our real estate market here in Riverside County in 2023. Now I have some amazing stats for you, but then you'll want to stick around to the end so we can look forward to what may happen in 2024. Hey everybody, it's your friend Kyle Winn, and if you've never seen any of my videos, I am your real estate expert here in Southern California in places like Canyon Lake, Lake Elsinore, and Menifee. Now to start off, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch this video, and whether it's your first time you've ever watched one of my videos or if you've seen all of my videos, I really appreciate your support. And more importantly, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you're notified every time I release a new video. I started making videos about 3 years ago, and I've received some great feedback from people saying how helpful the videos were when it came time for them to choose where they wanted to live and when they decided it was time for them to move. So fast forward to today, and my YouTube channel has almost 1,000 subscribers. It has received over 120,000 total views across all my videos, along with a total watch time of almost 5,000 hours. Now I want to thank every single person who has subscribed to the channel or even watched just a few seconds of any of my videos. Now, whether you watch my videos on YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, or somewhere else, I really appreciate the support, and I have plans to bring you even more content and even better content here in 2024. Let's talk about the crazy market we saw here in 2023. The real estate market here in Riverside County changed dramatically over the course of last year, so let's dive right in and understand exactly what happened and where that leaves us today. The number of new listings remained rather steady month over month, but then declined quickly late in the year and ended with December providing us with the lowest number of new listings we've ever seen in 1 month here in Riverside County in at least the last 15 years. Now this means a lot less inventory for you buyers out there, but also less competition for the sellers. Now it may sound like a good thing that the number of new listings was pretty constant each month, right? Well, the problem with that is that we saw a little over 32,000 new listings in Riverside County in 2023, but if you look back at the previous 5 years, we would have somewhere between 40 and 50,000 new listings each year. Now that means the number of new listings in 2023 was down about 30% compared to the average for the previous 5 years. So now you know that the number of new listings for 2023 was down by about 30% compared to the previous 5 years. So what do you think happened to the number of closed sales in Riverside County in 2023? Well, that's right. Sales were also down about 30%. In 2023, we had nearly 25,000 closed sales, but over the previous 5 years, we had on average about 36,000 closed sales per year. So it seems like closed sales and new listings have a linear relationship because we saw that as new listings came down 30%, the number of closed sales followed by just about the same amount. Now, what we need to ask ourselves is what caused this decline in activity? Now, I know some of you are going to have some ideas, but we'll dive right into those here in just a minute. In January 2023, the median number of days on market here in Riverside County was at 42 days, and then that dipped down to only 18 days over the summer, and since then it has increased to about 27 days for December. So the average for the whole year was 26 days, and I heard so many homeowners saying they didn't want to sell because homes either weren't selling or they were taking too long to sell, but they just got used to the frenzy of 2020 and 2021, and even the first part of 2022. But when you look at the 10 years before 2023, the median number of days on market was 36 days on average. So to sell a home in 26 days for 2023, that is historically pretty quick. We started 2023 with the month supply at 2.9 months here in Riverside County, which stayed pretty constant all year until it dipped a bit to 2.6 months in December. Now, while closed sales started to increase in December, this dip is most likely due to the huge decrease in the number of new listings that we saw in December. Anyways, I want to remind you that if the month supply is less than 3 months, it's a seller's market. 3 to 5 or maybe 6 months is a neutral, balanced market. And beyond 6 months is what we consider a buyer's market. Now, I know everyone loves knowing what their homes are worth. So in January of 2023, the median sale price for homes in Riverside County was about $544,000, which increased to $585,000 in June. Now, since then, the median sale price bounced around a little bit here and there, and we ended the year at $575,000. Now, this is about $25,000 shy of the all-time high of $600,000 that we saw in May of 2022. Now, the median sale prices do tend to peak in the spring, and with a starting point of $575,000 for 2024, do you think we're going to break the record of $600,000 this year? As always, interest rates were such a big topic in 2023. In January, the national average interest rate for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage was just over 6%, maybe 6.25%. Now, interest rates then seemed to just steadily increase all the way into October at almost 8% for that same 30-year fixed rate mortgage. But then we finally got some relief, and by the end of December, we saw them decrease into the 6.5 to maybe 6.75 range. So many people think that mortgage rates are the only thing that affect buyers, but they really affect nearly all buyers and sellers. Now, the reason is that so many sellers are also buyers. So if those homeowners decide that current interest rates are too high for them to afford their next home, then they will just sit tight in their current home and wait things out. And this is one major explanation for why we saw such a lower number of new listings and, as a result, closed sales in 2023 compared to previous years. Now, if you're like me, you're excited for this brand new year of 2024, and a lot of people have been asking me what will happen in the real estate market this year. Now, I've studied a lot of data and I've read a lot of thoughts and opinions about the real estate market heading into 2024, and many people believe that mortgage interest rates will be the biggest driver of both buyer and seller activity. Now, the thought process goes a little bit something like this. And this is something that I could see happening, but no one knows for sure. But it goes something like, if interest rates were to come down, that will give sellers the confidence to go out and start looking to buy their next home. Now, many homeowners currently have interest rates in the 3 to 5% range, so why would they trade that for an interest rate in the 6 to 7% range, right? Especially if they're moving up into a bigger house that will probably be more expensive with home values the way they're heading today. Okay, so here's a scenario that I could see playing out, but I can't say for sure. We all know that if the Feds cut rates, which they've announced will happen in 2024, that mortgage interest rates will follow those cuts. So let's assume mortgage interest rates come down, and we know a lot of current homeowners want to move. Those homeowners will realize the lower mortgage interest rates will allow them to afford their next home, so then they will list their current home, which will provide more inventory. So with lower interest rates and more inventory, the rest of the buyers who did not purchase over the last couple of years when interest rates were climbing will step off the sidelines and jump back into their home search with more homes to choose from. And as a result, overall buyer demand will increase again, which will drive home values even higher. Then, with all this increased buyer and seller activity, the number of closed transactions will increase and the number of days on market will decrease, making the market even more competitive. But this is just a scenario people are talking about. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, so we'll have to wait and see how things play out. As for myself, I have some big plans for 2024, and I'm going to continue making YouTube videos to keep educating you on the communities where I live, work, and play. And of course, I'll continue to provide you with valuable real estate updates, so keep an eye out for a lot more brand new videos here in 2024. Now, another goal I have is to help even more people with their real estate goals in 2024. I'm talking about everybody, including buyers, sellers, investors, renters, and other real estate agents. In 2023, I started my own real estate team, at least on paper, but in 2024, I'll be looking to grow my team so I can serve other agents and help them serve their clients at the highest possible level. Now, I've put a lot of time and effort into building out the systems and the processes that I need to provide my clients with a smooth and, more importantly, an enjoyable transaction, and I'm looking forward to sharing this with others. So if you're looking to buy, sell, invest, or if you're an agent looking to boost your business in 2024, or if you know anyone looking to do any of those things, things, I'd love to connect and have the opportunity to talk to you about your goals and see if I'd be a good fit for you. So if you have any questions about that or any questions or comments about anything we discussed in this video, please reach out to me directly or drop a comment below. And thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.